Hey Nelly babes, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a guest. Introduce yourself.
Hi everyone, it's Fantasy.
Okay, so today we are doing a makeup challenge. We're gonna try to do a full beat in 5 minutes. We wanted to do the 3-minute challenge, but we do too much for 3 minutes. We already know that. So what is required for the beat? We gotta do brows, a full beat, contour, and brows. 5 minutes. So
but before we do that, we gotta take a shot before we start.
Okay, we're gonna take a shot.
Show the people what it say.
Period. And Fantasy made these cute ass drinks, and I need to slow down. I know she's trying to set me up to win.
But you good with shots. She trying to get me drunk.
No, but you good with shots though. You do the shots.
Okay, so toast to what? Toast to y'all.
Let's
toast to y'all. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And sharing is caring, so share this video.
You gotta hit the table
Again?
Yes.
I love reposado.
I do too.
It's so smooth. If y'all ain't noticed, we didn't even make an ugly face.
I don't like Don Julio reposado. Like I like Patron reposado.
Yeah, because that
smooth.
1800 reposado gets you drunk. It's smooth, but it's still strong. Okay, so we took the first shot. Let me take this out because I don't want to. All right, y'all. So we about to get started. And
Can I hit the hookah before
you gonna
we start?
set the timer though?
My phone about to die.
Okay.
Like this reminds me of the times I'm late rushing somewhere and I gotta be somewhere and somebody's waiting on me and I have to time myself to get out the door. So we're gonna see what we can do in.
Okay, let me just add this FYI. She's always late, always rushing, so she's good at this, okay? I'm gonna be honest, I'm never on time. So I'm always rushing, but I don't rush the beat. I'll be there. So I'm gonna try 5 minutes. And let me actually put 5 timer. Okay, 5 minutes. We already put our primer on. So whenever you're ready.
I'm ready, honey.
Okay.
All right, y'all. Ready? Wait, let the smoke clear. Clear it out. Okay. All right. Don't cheat. Y'all see her? She cheating. She picking up stuff. Okay. Y'all, she got a cute little mirror in front of her. Cause I can't see. I'm working on my other phone, so if y'all see me like this, just know I am trying to see myself. Okay. Ready? Pick up your pencil, girl. Pick up your pencil.
Okay. And oh shit! Come on, that phone. Ready?
Set. Go.
All right, so what are we talking about today?
Let's talk about I owe y'all the shroom experience. Fantasy actually did try the shrooms before, so this is perfect. We could talk about the experience that we both had. So I'll start. My experience, I've actually had several different experiences. The one that I'm going to talk about is the one that I felt like was the most effective, where I felt like I was really on a trip versus actually just in a little and I don't want to call it intoxicated, but just a little high. I don't even want to call it high, but whatever it's called, the less you take, the less you feel. So basically, when I was microdosing, that experience was a cool one, but to take a trip, you have to do more than microdose. And when I did do that, I took about 2 grams, as y'all seen. And y'all, I was tripping, but it was a great trip.
What kind of trip?
It was a great trip.
What's a great trip?
I'm about to tell you. It was literally things that I don't know. Like, I don't remember. Like, I mean, years of information. Like, my very first relationship. Of course, I remember the guy and certain things, but I mean, verbatim conversations, things that actually hurt my feelings that I never really processed. Like, things that I experienced that I kind of just went through so quickly that I didn't get a chance to process it. Everything came back. My very first trip, everything came back.
Like what? Give me an example.
emotions. Okay, so everybody had that experience where they feel like maybe they've been in a relationship and it kind of changed who they were after that relationship. So that's kind of what I was experiencing, y'all. Well, yeah, my very first love, I was a different person. And
in what way?
I was extremely submissive. I was extremely, I don't want to say gullible or naive. I was just really open.
Yeah, I was gonna use that word.
I was super open to my guy. And after him, I just shut down. I mean, I shut down so much that I just don't trust men. You can't lead me. You can't tell me nothing.
I won't say that you can't be led. I think you could be led.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is it's not easy. You know, it takes a lot of conscious mind for me to really be like, okay, I'm gonna try. But in the beginning, it was more so I'm allowing you to do whatever until it just ain't working. You know what I mean? I'm not giving any guy that opportunity to kind of play with me now. And I'm in a relationship, y'all. Just FYI, I've been in my relationship for a while. But still, I noticed how I changed. I seen exactly when I changed. My heart, how I felt. You know, like I broke down.
Oh my gosh, really?
I broke down, guys. I broke down in a very nice way because it made me feel like I knew myself more. Like I knew how to take care of myself now. I knew exactly where I changed, what changed me. So it kind of made me know, okay, you know, you could kind of switch back. You don't let that man change your whole life. So that's what I'm working on now. And I don't want to out talk because clearly fantasy is moving. I'm still on eyebrows.
I'm still on eyebrows too.
Okay, yo, go ahead.
So my first time taking the shrooms, at first I didn't feel it. But when that thing took off, when I got on that rocket ship, honey, I landed on Pluto.
Not Pluto.
Girl, that's how far I was. I landed on Pluto, honey. And first of all, I'm blind. That's why I'm using this mirror, because I can't see. When I was on shrooms, I had 20/20 vision. I can see, and it's so weird that you would think that I'm tripping, but I'm not. Like, I could literally see, see things that I would have to see if I wore contacts or glasses, and it had me tripping. Like, I can see. Like, if you had your phone right there right now, you were texting, I could look, and I can fucking see.
I remember you saying that. We actually did the shrooms together before, and she was saying that. She was like, Drika, I can see stuff that I could not normally see. I'm seeing so good. And I was like, Joe, you tripping? She was like, no, I could see, Drika. So literally, y'all, it's worth the experience. And I know what y'all thinking. We don't do that. I get it. But sometimes, oh my God, I cannot believe that's 5 minutes.
You're lying. All we did was the eyebrows.
We running it back. Another 5. Go, Joe. Go.
All right. So then and then on top of that, I felt up and down. Like I feel like when you're on shrooms, it's almost like a roller coaster ride. Like, oh my gosh, I forgot my setting powder. Can I use yours? Oh my gosh. Okay.
It's like a roller coaster.
It's
no
like
exaggeration. It really is because
I was up, I was down, I was laying down, I'm up, I'm dancing, I'm in the bathroom, I'm laying down, I'm up. Whoo! Like literally, that is how I felt. Like,
that's the truth.
I felt like that so bad.
In the beginning, when you first feel your high, which in the video you see, I felt extremely overwhelmed. I couldn't even talk to you guys, which was super crazy because I thought I was gonna be able to experience it with you guys as I was feeling the high, but I couldn't. It was very overwhelming. So when
it hit you hard.
Yeah, it hit hard in the sense of all of your 6 senses become 100%. So when you're feeling things like you're seeing everything, you're feeling everything, you're tasting everything, you can literally feel your heartbeat. You can literally feel like, you know how you turn your eyes without your head, literally do this? You can hear the liquid or whatever that is in your eyes as it's just swishing around. Like, you hear everything, you feel everything. It's amazing. It's something you want to try alone.
I was scared to try it alone. I was really scared because I just didn't know how I was going to react, but I didn't know that I wanted to do it around somebody that had done it before. That was just me, because if and when I started to feel something, I needed to be friend, is this normal? Because I'm
feeling real weird.
I'm feeling real weird, bitch. What's going on? Is this what it's supposed to be like? So I wanted to try it with somebody that. And also, I actually, my first time doing it, I was on my cycle, and I hated that because I felt my moochie a lot. Moochie, to me, moochie means
yoni, people. The
so
yoni.
So I was really mad that my cycle was on, and I could feel it, cause like I could feel it. Like I know I got one, and right now I don't feel it. I could feel it.
She had her own little tempo, her own little breathing.
Like I felt my moochie,
Everything.
and I was just like, oh my god, I can feel my moochie. Why do I feel my moochie? Is this okay? Should I be feeling my moochie? And she was like, you good? I'm like, nah, I don't like that shit. And then I started replaying things in my mind that I had went through before, but I literally feel like I was watching a movie with a different perspective. Like I was watching my scenario from a different way. Like a whole different, like I'm viewing it a whole different way. Like, oh my god, this is
your
this.
perception changed. So everything you used to seeing, which is why I kind of advise you to do it alone. I mean, Fantasy wanting to take it with me, I understand, because I did it before and I actually introduced it to her, so she wanted to do it with me. But when I say do it alone, I'm saying that because when I say your perspective change, your perspective could change about the person that you're doing it with all around. You could literally see something you've never seen, so you don't necessarily want to, do that to yourself because it's something you're trying. Once you've tried it, you kind of know what to expect. You already know if you want to be around people or not. It's not a drug that you would want to go to the club with, I could tell you that. Because like I said, all of your senses are heightened, so you're going to be in a club paranoid. You're hearing everything, seeing everything, things that probably ain't even happening. You done seen it happen.
I actually want to do that.
No, I went and let me tell you, I was in the club looking like this. What the hell going on over there? What the hell going on over there? What is that? Oh no. Like I was so paranoid. But I did go with a friend and she was on shrooms. And the whole night it was like she was in a rave. She was like, no.
I
was like, you alright, man? She was like, I feel good. I was like, oh, okay. So it's just me. So, like I said, everybody's experience is different. Your perception is different, which is why I just advise you do it alone, just to get a grip on the experience.
I mean, it was one time that I microdosed because I was like, oh, whatever. I just want to microdose. And I had took it and I didn't feel anything. So I ran to the hair store to get something. And then as soon as I got to the store, it hit me. And when I say I felt crazy, I was like, I want to get home. And then I get in the car and start driving, and I literally feel like I'm on a roller coaster. Like I felt like I was in a fucking, excuse my language, like I was in a, what's the, go-kart.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I want to get home. I want to get home. I want to get home. I want to get home.
I do not advise you drive with it at all. I don't care. Especially if you're not microdosing. Microdose, you're just going to feel a slight difference in yourself. Your senses do get heightened, but when you're on a trip, you do not want to be behind a wheel. Because you're liable to see something.
Me personally, I want to have sex on it. I have not been intimate on it. Time's up, guys. Time's up.
Oh, you done? Oh,
No,
you
I'm
done.
not. No, I'm not. Zoom.
This is not a 15 minutes.
This is 10 minutes.
Yeah, we finna stop, bro. I'm finna stop. Rub this. Okay, y'all. We about to zoom in and just show y'all what we came up with.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm not even done. I haven't.
I mean, you set your powder.
Yeah, but I haven't blended anything. I haven't really done like.
Should we do another 2 minutes?
No,
That's 12 minutes. Everybody could be in 12 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
What we got done.
All right, so
Well, we just go ahead and finish it. But
yeah,
this is what we did in the time. This is what we did in the time.
I think we did all right. Besides your line. If you was to blend that in, a quick 5-10 minute beat, that's not bad.
That's not bad.
It's not bad at all. But y'all, we're just gonna continue the story while we just finish up what we started. Let me go ahead and back up out of here. Okay, so yeah, what was I? Yeah, so if you microdosing, you're just gonna feel a slight alter. If you really take a trip, you need to take at least 1.8 to 2 grams.
I was gonna say
at least 1.8 to 2 grams.
1.8.
And it kicks in about 45 minutes. What else do you think the people want to know?
Let me see. First of all, you need to be open-minded to trying new things that you want to try. If you want to try the shrooms, try the shrooms. Don't go based on what anybody else thinks, because it's just certain things that people don't do, and there's certain things that people do. And it is it's natural.
It's very natural. You cannot overdose from shrooms, guys.
Yeah.
So it's natural. Just like marijuana, it's natural, okay? To each his own, everybody have their perception, but a lot of people move out of ignorance, just not knowing, and so their brain is just pretty much shut off to the idea of even trying it. And if that's you, that's fine, but you probably don't want to be on this video.
So
you probably don't want to be on this video because this is about people who are interested, intrigued, and want to try it, but just want a little insight. So that's your insight, okay?
What else would I say? It's something that I think everybody should experience, like sex.
Oh, shrooms while you're having sex. First of all, that's another video in all in itself. Okay,
I am not privy to that because I haven't done it yet.
she hasn't tried it, but guys, when I tell you, you probably don't even want to have regular sex if you have shroom sex, and I'm just speaking from experience. Because
do you think that when you do have sex without it, now that you've had it, that you're not satisfied?
Well, no, you're still satisfied, but it's no comparison, people. Like, seriously, it's really no comparison to it at all. You feel like your alter ego, whatever that means to you.
My alter ego.
My alter ego is like Melrose from Magic City.
My alter ego is, I'm very like soft and dainty and sexy, and you know, that's just me. I'm just I think I'm naturally that way, but I think it's like amplified. My alter ego is amplified. Let's take a shot.
Okay.
My setting spray has not set yet, so we're letting that.
All right, shot time.
Let me get my little lime ready. Ready?
Another thing that I want to say, not to cut you off, is I have tried the natural way by grinding it and eating it with like a fruit or a snack of your preference. But I think that I'd rather do the edibles. Like they do edibles for marijuana. There's edibles for shrooms. So like you could do a bar or however it comes, and it's chewy, but I like it better. I don't have to digest it so much. I feel like with the shrooms, when you grind it and you eat it with something, it's like you chewing. You know what I mean? It doesn't taste the best. Let's be honest.
It doesn't taste the best, but it's not a bad taste. It's not the worst either. But it's still a foreign thing. It's like you're chewing up dried mushrooms, literally.
Like fungus.
It is funky.
No, I'm just saying, like.
Yeah. So it's not the best taste. Like she was saying, so they have chocolate bars now. They have tea. However, you want to be, you want to know what you're taking. Just know that you're getting it from a reputable person, somebody, because people make these. They literally break it down and they just melt chocolate and make their own chocolate bars, which is great. It's easy to digest. It's not the best taste either. It's not like a Hershey's or a Reese's. It's just chocolate on top of shrooms. So it camouflaged the taste a little bit, but it works just as good. That's what I think you wanted to tell them.
Yeah, I would really rather that than the other way. But if I don't have anything else and I'm in the mood for it, I will go to it. Like, okay, let me take some of this or whatever like that. I would do it.
It's not something you would just not do if you don't have the bar. You still gonna take the shroom because it's not that big of a difference. What you think?
No, I mean it's about preference. It's about what kind of mood I'm in, and I may not want that, or I may want it, or I'm like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Like that. It's like that. And let me tell you something. I don't smoke. Like I socially smoke. Like I hit the joint. I'm not a smoker, and I like shrooms. So if you're trying to compare it to that, it's a totally different high.
It's not. That's why I didn't even want to reference it as a high when I first started talking about the microdosing. It's not a high like marijuana. It is a high where you're hyper focused on whatever you're focused on. And another thing, you cannot think about the future on shrooms. And that's why I want to get a chain with that. Remember I told you I wanted the mushroom chain that I sent you? That was my whole purpose. It was a symbolic sign to me to stay present. Because shrooms, you cannot think in the future.
You gotta stay in the moment.
It literally makes you, guys, I'm not making this, but I want you to really get that point. You can't think about tomorrow on a shroom.
I've never even thought
You
about that.
cannot think about tomorrow on a shroom. That's amazing. No, I mean, you have moments because, throughout your trip, you having moments where things may have happened 10 years ago that's coming to you. But when I say think about the future, you know how you may be a productive person and you're like, okay, tomorrow I have to do this, that. No, you don't care about tomorrow on shrooms.
Well,
You're literally in your moment. And I believe that's a God drug right there. Because we have so much distraction and things on us that just refrain us from just living in our moment. So the shroom helps. So if you need a moment with yourself, you need to sit down and you just can't sit down for some reason because you're accustomed to constantly moving, working, and serving, take a shroom, stay home by yourself, and just be, because that's what you're gonna be. You're gonna be. Oh yeah, another disclosure. You cannot get drunk on shrooms. Shrooms overpower every drug. I don't know, I've never tried other drugs outside of marijuana and liquor, but if you are on anything else, I would think shrooms will overpower it as well. And if you do smoke, it will heighten your shroom experience. So if you microdose and you smoke, it will increase your experience. So yeah, come on, let's take
a
this shot.
baddie. Done.
Okay, you did that. She cute.
What is giving?
It's giving beat as fuck.
And what?
You cute. You did that. You gotta take a thumbnail after this anyway. Ooh.
We so much alike, but we different. I like an orange after a shot, and she likes a lime.
I love lime. I drink lime with water, everything. I love lime. It just take away everything. But yeah, y'all. So, how long this was? I think we did good for 10 minutes.
I think we did good. This is me getting ready with my man sitting on the couch waiting on me, and he's like dressed, ready to go, waiting like I'm ready to go. Once you do your hair and your makeup, you ready.
First of all, always start with your hair and makeup.
Yeah.
Because you know us ladies, we always think we want to wear something until we put it on. But if your face beat and your hair is done,
bitch, you can throw on a $10 dress, bitch.
Listen, especially when you bought.
Okay, guys, the camera went dead, but this is our results from the 10-minute beat. And I think we did pretty damn good. My eyebrows could have been better, but I was distracted and I was working with the phone. But we were tipsy, so we never finished recording. I just had to let y'all see what we were looking like. So, guys, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.